Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video ain't even start yet. Y'all the villainous ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Jamira Sampson. A disgusting human being. Someone that was on the offender list somehow was able to not only work in a McDonald's where obviously kids go at, because I'm telling y'all right now, back when I was in middle school or high school, whatever little couple dollars I had, I will always go to McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, because hell, I was in high school. I couldn't afford no, steak and shrimp. I was able to get some off the dollar menu. You know what I mean? But somebody that was able to not only work at McDonald's, but he was the man. If I'm not mistaken, he was the manager. He was a manager, if I'm not mistaken, or assistant manager, something like that. He was able to hire people. This disgusting creep, this PEDO, right? Because I can't really say what I want to say. Hired this little girl who was 15 years old, immediately went to grooming her and started sleeping with her. This went on for several months. The little girl got pregnant. Started freaking out, had to obviously tell her mom, hey, listen, I'm pregnant by my boss. Mind you, she's 15. This man is an offender, which means he's done this before. And some reason, somehow was able to work at McDonald's. I am begging, I doubt the mom is watching, but if the mom is watching, ma'am, I am begging you to please sue the hell out of McDonald's. After this lawsuit, ma'am, your ass better be able to franchise 5 damn McDonald's. And y'all know McDonald's is one of the most expensive businesses to franchise. You better be able to walk away with 5 franchise McDonald's after this goddamn lawsuit is over with, man. This is crazy. Look at this. Lewd and listen, I don't even know what the hell this word is. Lascivious. Let's shivy. Y'all listen, y'all know I can't read, right? I read at a 3rd grade level. Somebody put that definition in the comment section. I don't know what that is. Molestation victim, 12 to 15 years old, offender, 18 or older, and then lewd, again, that word again, battery and sex with victim, 12 to 15 years of age. He's done this before. How was he able to work at a goddamn McDonald's? Let's get into this, y'all, because I'm already damn near getting pissed off.
Now, a Channel 2 Action News exclusive, a manager at McDonald's accused of getting a teen worker pregnant. He is a registered sex offender. Investigators say that Jamira Sampson worked for a McDonald's in Loganville. Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie spoke with the victim's mother, who is suing now McDonald's.
And lawyer Mel Hewitt says he filed this lawsuit, yes, for money for a 16-year-old who needs it now that she has a baby by a former McDonald's manager and convicted sex offender who allegedly fathered the child when the young woman was underage, but also in hopes it can prevent this happening to someone else. We begin with her mom.
My heart broke so many places, so many ways.
The mom, who says she wants us to hide her face to protect her daughter, says that daughter was excited to suit up in the uniform of a McDonald's employee at just 15 years old, but now she's bringing suit in her daughter's behalf after, the mom alleges, a convicted sex offender working in management at the McDonald's,
I was infuriated.
Impregnated her child.
I thought he was vetted, but come to find out he was a registered sex offender.
The suit is against McDonald's Corporation, McDonald's USA LLC, and 2 firms that suggest are affiliated with the McDonald's franchise located at 4638 Atlanta Highway, Loganville. It alleges McDonald's employees across the country, many of them teenagers, are telling stories of routine and severe sexual harassment and abuse.
There's a number of these.
Let me say this really quick, y'all. First of all, I'm so proud for the mother for suing all they ass, all the LLCs. I'm telling you right the hell now, ma'am, I hope and pray you walk away with at least 5 or 10 goddamn franchises. What were they just talking about? How young girls is what? Being groomed or assaulted or suggested that they do these types of sexual. I don't understand what's going on. And to be fair, y'all, let me say this. I've never worked at McDonald's, but I've had multiple homegirls that I was messing with or dating at the time who told me, hey, yo, listen, bro, like my manager is a creep. My manager, da, da, da. But the only difference between what's happening here and them is my homegirls was grown. So obviously, if they were to do something, it would be quote unquote considered consensual. But still, just going through that harassment of an underage girl, and it's not like you don't know, number one, because you're the one who hired her. So you saw the IDs and all those other things. So it lets you know that you know something. It lets you know that you know something. After all that was said and done, you have these people standing up saying, hey, listen, this is what's going on, that's what's going on. Why hasn't McDonald's said anything? Why haven't McDonald's done anything? I would think that a business such as a McDonald's, who's hundreds of billions of dollars, will be able to afford a simple $50 background check. Something so simple. You're going to tell me McDonald's ain't know that they hired this damn sex offender? Y'all are out your damn mind. They knew. They had to know. And if they didn't know that somebody was not doing their job, which is what? I don't know why I want to say malpractice. I want to say there's a word. I forgot the name of it, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm drawing a blank. It's been a long week. I'm drawing a blank right now. But let's keep going.
Cases around the country.
And suggests in February 2021, the young woman at the focus of this case was 15 years old when she applied for employment at what she understood was Loganville McDonald's, and in about August 2021 started her employment. The suit suggests she was subordinate to who she understood was a manager, trainee, or supervisor of the Loganville McDonald's, Jamira C. Sampson. We found Jamira Sampson on both Georgia and Florida sex offender sites. The Florida entry lists
Georgia and Florida?
lewd or lascivious molestation, victim 12-15 years old, and what looks like lewd, lascivious battery, sex with victim 12 to 15 years old. Plaintiff's attorney Mel Hewitt says Sampson was convicted years before he was hired by the Loganville McDonald's, and he was on the sex offender registry when hired. You're not against convicted.
That is insane. So again, you're going to look me in my eye and tell me that these people ain't know? They knew. There's no way in hell they didn't know this man wasn't on this damn register.
Felons getting work.
No, I'm really not.
The suit suggests that Sampson allegedly began sexually assaulting the young woman at the workplace, in the parking area, and in other locations off the Loganville McDonald's property.
He began grooming her, ended up getting what certainly everyone's going to claim is consensual sex, but she's 15 years old.
She's not legally able to consent.
She cannot, not in the state of Georgia.
I have a beautiful grandson.
We got a statement attributable to Tiffany Boyd, Senior Vice President and Chief People Officer, McDonald's USA. Quote, there is simply no place under the Golden Arches for the type of conduct alleged in this complaint, and it is deeply troubling to us all. As a leader within this company, I know how important it is that every restaurant fosters a culture of safety and care. As a mother whose child has proudly worked at our local McDonald's, I feel this on a very personal level. Like our franchisees, we understand that it is essential for every employee to feel safe, respected, and included. Last year, McDonald's implemented its global brand standards, where all restaurants worldwide are assessed and held accountable to a set of standards addressing topics like harassment prevention and workplace safety. The introduction of these standards was a critical step in protecting every person working at a McDonald's restaurant. A statement attributable to Bruce Vineyard, McDonald's owner-operator, says the allegations made in this lawsuit are disturbing, and this employee no longer works at our restaurant. My organization has always tried to be a place where everyone feels safe and respected when they come to work. We hold safe and respectful workplace training, and we always have an open door for employees to raise concerns. Providing a safe, respectful, and inclusive workplace is critically important to us. By phone, I reached a person who indicated it was Jamira Sampson. He suggested he can't say yes or no whether McDonald's knew about his background, but an individual who got him hired at the McDonald's did know. He said allegations he messed with a young woman at the job where there were cameras are a lie. He indicated he did work as an assistant manager at McDonald's in Loganville, but he ended up leaving that McDonald's because allegations were going around about him and two young women, and considering his background, he did not want to risk getting in trouble. He suggested a young girl who worked at the Loganville McDonald's lied to him about her age, telling him she was 17, but he did not have a relationship with her or anyone underage. He says though there are two charges listed in the lawsuit, both came from one case, and he's been hardworking and has stayed law-abiding since his release from prison. Now, Loganville Police Chief Dick Lowry says his department has an open investigation pertaining to a juvenile female whose mother reported her juvenile daughter was pregnant by a registered sex offender who worked with the daughter at the Loganville McDonald's. Sampson told me, by the way, he did 8.5 years in prison in Florida because he admitted to something he didn't do to protect a relative. It appears that he's on the Georgia sex offender registry because of the Florida case. Reporting live in Loganville, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
Let me say this. They said something that kind of irritated me. With one of the gentlemen talking about, oh well, you know, it wasn't forced, it was consensual. And then the other dude said, well, she's 15, that you can't consent. He's like, right. What did you mean by that, sir? What are you talking about? I mean, you know, her not being forced, you know, I mean, I'm still, but bro, look at this. This is crazy. How are you registered in 2 states? Georgia and Florida, but whatever. What was I saying? Yeah, man. Like I just find it's I think it's crazy to me, man. I think it's crazy that you're telling me, oh well, she wasn't forced, so it's not as bad. No, sir, it's still bad. I'm sorry. It's still bad. Whether that little girl wanted it or didn't want it, I can care less. That's neither here nor there. This little girl's now pregnant. What did the mother say? Oh, I have a beautiful grandson. That's the only thing she can say. That's the only thing she can say at this point. Because at the end of the day, that little girl is going to be traumatized. 9 times out of 10, that child will never grow up to know the father. Because usually when in cases like this, you know, assuming he gets out in 10 years, 15 years, whatever, a lot of the times a judge will place an order and say, hey, listen, you cannot contact the victim and you cannot contact the victim's child. That is no longer your child. 9 times out of 10, they probably will still put them on child support. Usually, I'm not too sure how that will work, but it's just baffling to me, man. Oh, well, it was consensual. What the hell you mean it was consensual? What are you talking about? She's 15, and I'm so glad that the man stepped up and said something. She's 15, sir. That's not, she can't consent. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, she's, what are you talking? This is why I'm so terrified of having kids, man. Honestly, I am so terrified. And I say this all the time, y'all. Ever since I was young, I always dreamt of having kids, number one, but I always dreamt of having girls. I pray to God I have all boys. I really, really do. I get on my knees and I beg God, please let me have boys. Because I don't know what I would do if my 15-year-old girl comes to me and tell me a 30-year-old man got me pregnant, number one. Number two, a damn sex offender. I'm going to be sitting right next to this man in prison. Matter of fact, I'm going to be sitting next to him. He's going to be getting buried, and I'm going to be sitting in prison for the rest of my damn life of murder. I'm telling y'all right now, they're going to take this video and play it in trial. Dev, you remember 20 years ago on YouTube where you said ABC 1, 2, 3, and I'll be sitting there like, yes, Your Honor, I do. Sorry. No, seriously, man, I just can't, bro. I can't. Again, I've never worked at McDonald's. I've worked at fast food restaurant. I guess Pizza Hut would be considered a fast food restaurant. I worked at Pizza Hut, but all my coworkers there were over 18, and my manager, all my managers, the manager of Pizza Hut and the assistant manager, there was 3 assistant managers. All of them were females. I told you I was part-time. Matter of fact, now that I remember it, I told you I was part-time. I was like 18, 19 years old working at Pizza Hut. And one of my assistant managers, I was smashing her for damn near like 4, 5 months. But she was older than me. She was in her 30s. She had like 2, 3 kids or something like that. His Hispanic lady. Yeah, she had I ain't gonna lie, she had some fire ass head. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. But yeah, I'm starting to remember now. I got memory unlocked now. Yeah, bro. Like I don't know. That was a first and only fast food restaurant I've ever worked in. Again, I've never worked at McDonald's, never worked at Wendy's or Burger King or anything like that. Subway. But I have multiple homegirls that did. One of my very, very close homegirls that I talk to almost all the time, every day, she worked at McDonald's for years, but her mother was I think the assistant manager or something like that at the McDonald's, which is how she got the job. So she really didn't have any issues. She would tell me that other guys would harass her, but of course, again, her mom is the damn assistant manager, so it wouldn't get that far. But I had other homegirls who would tell me these types of things when they worked at Wendy's, where they worked at Burger King, where they worked at so and so and so and so. Underage, no, I'm sorry, when they were 18, so he wasn't underage, but they was 18, 19 years old, being harassed or pressured or trying to be coerced into sleeping with their managers to get more hours or to get some money or to get whatever the case may be, or ride home. It's crazy, bro, and it's sad. McDonald's should be a goddamn shame, and I pray, ma'am, I pray you sue the hell out of them. Nothing less than 100 mil. You got a baby out of this. This is crazy. This is crazy. That her 15-year-old, I think she's 16 now. Her 16-year-old daughter ain't gonna have to go to college after that check clear. That's a fact. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe, Erica.